Range fans, Reloaders Network. Man, I am back out here in 18-degree weather with no gloves on, by the way. But you know what? It was important for me to get back out here at the range because I wanted to thank each and every one of you for joining me at this channel and making it the success it has been. I never imagined it would be so successful when my son recommended, Dad, you should start filming some of this stuff. It's pretty cool what you do. I didn't think nobody else, quite frankly, would be interested. Still a small channel, but it's a small channel filled with wonderful people. And I want to thank you and wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Now, I'm on this range with Kimber K6 2-inch, 3-inch, and 4-inch. I've had a little time in the reloading lair. The mad scientist is back at it again, trying to duplicate some federal HST 38 Special Plus P loads. It's too cold out here, folks, for the gel test, but that will come shortly. But I did want to get these loads across the chronograph, wish you all a Merry Christmas, see how everything turns out. Let's see if I can duplicate this load. How am I duplicating the load? I was actually able to get some federal seconds of the 130 grain HST pill. It's like a wad cutter. It's like a deep hollow point wad cutter. And we have seen it perform in the gel before, and I'll link to that video, but we've never really tried to duplicate the load. Yes, I've taken one apart. I've examined the powder. No, you really can't do that at home, shouldn't do that at home. You really should follow the manual. I assure you this load that I've used is within spec of 38 Special Plus P within one of the Hornady manuals. So let's get these rounds on range and across the chronograph. All right, folks, first up is the 2-inch Kimber K6s with the Federal HST 38 Special Plus P. What we're gonna do, we're gonna run through the 2-inch, the 3-inch, and the 4-inch with Federal, and then we're gonna do the same thing with my reloads. Let's get it on camera. Woo, it's cold. This might hurt. Not too bad. Accuracy pretty good out of the old Kimber 2-inch. And I think about 800 feet per second, but we'll show you the speeds and feeds and document everything towards the end of the video. I'll roll all that in at the end of the video. Let's get the 3-inch. All right, folks, the Kimber K6s and 3-inch this time across the chronograph. By the way, I'm about 7 yards down range from the chronograph and also the camera for documentation's sake. I think it picked up about 25 to 30 feet per second out of the 3-inch. Now, let's roll it into the 4-inch. We're not messing around. I want to get out of this cold. Not a whole lot of chatter today, folks. All right, folks, we got a fresh target up downrange, and I got the old Kimber K6 4-inch. Again, Federal HST 38 Special Plus P, trying to replicate this load in the reloading layer. Let's see how we do. Doesn't seem to be much difference in velocity between the 3-inch and 4-inch. All right, that's 5. Now, we're going to move on to the old mad scientist recipe. And we'll show you, again, all the speeds and feeds documented at the end here. I just want to get out of here and wanted to say thank you humbly for your support. Let's move over to my reloads. All right, we got the old mad scientist reloads and the Kimber K6s 2-inch. I think about, if I remember correctly, 800 feet per second. By the way, again, all the data towards the end of the video. And again, that's not to make you stay till the end. If you don't like it, you don't want to stay to the end, you don't like the data gathering, look, I understand. But I just want to get out of this cold. So let's get to it. Let's see. No, an error, really? Ooh, these are hot. Yeah, they got a tad bit more kick to them than the factory stuff. All right, that's 4. Looks like about 1,000 feet per second. Looks like my loads picked up about 200 feet per second. By the way, again, load data at the end. I'll give you the overall data, the overall length of my cartridge versus the federal cartridge, et cetera, et cetera. You'll see it. Let's change the string down range and get the old 3-incher. See how much velocity we pick up. Double action. I'm really interested in this one more than anything because it shows between the 2-inch and the 3-inch that we pick up about 50, somewhere between 30 and 50 feet per second. Not that much difference between the 3 and the 4. And I'm really interested since the 2-inch turned in about 1,000 feet per second. By the way, I will share the recipe. It's a safe recipe. I won't do it on YouTube. We all know why. I'm not trying to convince anyone to go to my website, but dayattherange.com, you'll find the recipe. You'll find some pictures to go along with this video. I can safely display that recipe over there with confidence because I know it works in this K6, plus I know it's way below the book max. Just trying to duplicate the federal HST, which has gathered a huge following out there. We've seen it in the gel test here on dayattherange.com before. Now I'm interested to put my loads through that same gel. Let's put these things on target. All right. Oh no, my target's coming off. Ooh, 1,100 feet per second. Pretty accurate. I would say about the same accuracy as the factory loads, but definitely a lot more kick. But I think I can shoot it controllably. A lot more kick along with a lot more feet per second. But we won't know much from this data until we put it in that gel, which will come at a different time. Let's get the 4-inch. All right, folks, we're moving on to the old Kimber K6s 4-inch. We're going to put my reloads across the chronograph and see what kind of accuracy we turn in. Whew. I think we turned in about the same sort of accuracy as the 3-inch, and you can see they're hot. They just fall right out. Man, whoo! There's the data gathering from the old mad scientist. Visit dayattherange.com for this load if you want to give it a try yourself. Thank you, folks. And again, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. We all have a lot to be thankful for. I know 2020 has been rough for all of us, but remember, he is still on the throne and he still owns our Father, the ultimate plan. Visit dayattherange.com if you want this reloading data. Mr. Revolver Guy, signing out.